word is collective for that girl.
Girl. Okay.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Your name is Mantasha, right? I'm confirming because I'm meeting for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. My name is Mantasha.
I pronounced it right, correctly, na?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Which city are you from, Mantasha?
From Kicha, which is located in Uttarakhand.
Ah, how do you spell it?
Kicha. KICHHA.
K R. फिर से बोलो.
KICHHA.
Oh, I'm hearing about a city for the first time. Kicha. It's a tehsil of Udham Singh Nagar, correct? District.
Yeah. I live here actually, but I'm a student. I'm pursuing MSc. It's my second year now.
अच्छा ठीक है. Nice. And this is your. Give me a minute, huh?
Okay.
33rd session, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Do you know what topic which we have for today?
Yeah. Astrology.
Astrology. So do you want to speak on this topic or you want to speak on something else?
Yeah, I can talk about it. But it is astrology or it is astrology.
Astrology. Astrology.
Astrology.
Let's get the correct pronunciation because
Yeah, I think I checked. It was astrology, something like.
I always say astrology.
Okay.
Let's see. Pronunciation.
Astrology.
Did you hear that?
Astrology.
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 Okay. Okay. First question is:
Yeah.
do you believe in astrology? Very
No,
imaginative
definitely
question.
no. I don't believe in astrology
Okay,
because
okay.
I think my future does not depend on those zodiac signs, star, moons, and planets.
I
My
am
future,
completely with you on this. Very nice.
yeah, because I believe in how we live today and work hard. That's why I don't believe
Very
in
good.
astrology.
I completely
And
believe. Completely,
yeah,
I'm with
and
you on that.
I don't believe in astrology because my fortune cannot be same as like others having same birth, same day and week as mine. And the astrology is like in magazine and newspaper is a big joke today. Yeah, this is ultimate fun in the whole prediction, uh, like from guess like with zodiac sign or planets and star. And if somebody guesses some points like you have anger issue or you work hard, so many things, some will be right automatically, some will be right. It's just a game of, yeah, it's just a game of a probability, so I don't believe in this thing.
It's just a game of probability. It's just a game of probability.
Probability. Yeah.
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. I also don't believe it. And I also believe that you can write your own destiny.
Exactly.
Completely with you on this.
I remember one anecdote that I can share with you. It is just related with
Go
this.
ahead.
Yeah. What happened when I was in class 8th? My family was visiting Ajmer. So there were some astrologers. They were sitting on the way of the Taragarh, and they
were with
had
them?
some. Yeah.
So I'll have to interrupt you here. When you say my
Okay.
family was visiting Ajmer, right?
Me and my family.
My family and I.
My family and I.
I was with my family, and we were in Ajmer. We were visiting Ajmer with that. Because when you say my family was visiting Ajmer, it means that you were maybe at home.
I was not visiting. Yeah. Okay.
I was not with them. So yeah, that's how it comes across. Okay, but nice. Yeah, okay. Continue the story.
So, okay, so there were some astrologers. They had some beautiful stones and some attractive rings. So my mother and my aunt thought that they should try this one. And
Okay.
when they were showing their hand to the astrologers, and he
Okay.
started to reading and to telling some future about them. And firstly
Okay.
he told them the issues, like you have anger issue, or
Eh,
people don't trust you, or you are a hardworking person, or you are very kind, something like that. And in a
okay.
minute my aunt and my mother, they became blind belief. and and he was just suggesting that you should take some rings, you
Hmm.
should purchase some rings, and it would be helpful for you. And if
Helpful nahi,
you
helpful.
helpful, okay,
Helpful.
helpful,
Hai, not hai. Hai.
help,
Help.
helpful, okay. So my mother and my aunt planned to purchase those rings because
Rings.
those rings, and because they both didn't want to any kind of problem in their life.
True, 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 true. I completely
That's
get what
why.
you're saying here.
And he was just giving them, and suddenly my father arrived there, and
Hmm.
he screamed hysterically at them, and he was
He's
saying like, how
yelled.
can he
He yelled or he screamed, not screamed, screamed
screamed hysterically
at them.
at them. And he was saying that how can you be like a superstition, and then they didn't purchase.
How can you be so superstitious?
So superstitious.
I'm going to correct you as the time when you make the mistake. Chalega, that's fine, right? I'm going to correct you at the time you make the mistake. I hope that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
ठीक है, man. So you were talking about your aunt and your mother. Your father came, screamed at them.
I screamed at them, and he said that how can you be so superstitious. Yeah, so
But
they
the
didn't.
surprising thing is, I'll tell you what,
Mhm,
a lot of people believe in superstitions.
mhm,
I'll give you an example. When I was young, and I've been a very curious person. So if you tell me, na, Ahmed, don't do this, the first thing I'll do is Q. I'll always ask why, which was not very, which my aunt, my mother, father's sisters were not comfortable with. That why is a person, why is a child asking why? For example, they would tell me things like you should not cut your nails in the evening or in the night.
mhm,
You should not um, uh, sweep in the. This was something that I told someone. You should not sweep in the night or in the evening. So I would always ask why. Why is it like this? So, and this question was never answered by them. But later on, I found out that there is a scientific reason, there's a logical reasoning for this.
oh,
So years ago, we didn't have lights.
okay.
So things like cutting off your nails,
Mhm,
sweeping, also
mhm,
taking or giving money shouldn't be
okay.
done in the evening or in the night, because if you cut your nails and if you drop a nail somewhere, it
Mhm,
could poke you, it could come in your food perhaps,
exactly.
because there's less light. Same thing goes for sweeping. You could lose something valuable or precious to go
Yeah.
in the dirt, and money also, because if I have to give you, let's say, 1,000 rupees, I'll give you one note less. I'll give you a 100 rupee note instead of a 200 rupee note, because
Mhm,
there is less light. You will not realize that. So all these things had logical reasons, which I
okay.
think a lot of people didn't know. So it became a superstition.
Mhm.
But a lot of things, has logical reasons.
But the astrologers, they always say that the anger issue or people don't trust you, that you are kind. This is just
You're a very kind-hearted person. People
yeah.
take advantage of you. Yeah, I'm very kind-hearted. People take advantage of me.
I was 12 and I think 13, 14-year old at that time. I was also
I
believing.
was
I was 13 or 14-year old at that time.
14 year,
Old,
14 year,
14-year old,
14 year,
14 year.
plural.
Yes. Okay. Very basic.
No problem. It's okay. Continue. See, I'll tell you what. You
Okay.
can say year old. You can say 13-year-old, but when? For example, he is a 13-year-old boy. Absolutely correct. She
Mhm.
is a 17-year-old girl because that year old is collective for that girl.
Girl. Okay.
Hmm? But I am 17 years old. I am 13 years old.
Okay.
Same thing goes for days. For
Mm-hmm.
example, let's say I'm coming to Kitcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming to Kitcha for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. I can also say I'm going to Kitcha for a 5 day vacation. 5 day
Mm-hmm.
vacation. Correct. Because I'm going that is used for vacation. Vacation. That's why it's called a 5 day
Mm-hmm.
vacation.
Okay.
Here you can use it. But when you're saying I was 13 or 14 years old, has to be years old, not be year
Okay.
old. Hmm.
Mhm.
So you were
But
13 or 14 years
yeah,
old.
years old. So I was also believing in those things,
I
like, but
also
I
believed in these things.
these things, but now I don't believe in this like false things.
Uh, but that is very, how do I say, amusing thing. Generally
Mm.
amusing.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. In your opinion, is it possible to predict the future?
No, definitely low. If it was possible,
Definitely not.
yeah, if it possible, like
If
astrology
it was possible,
possible. Uh, so astrologer would be able to change their destinies, and
astrologists, as
they would be, I think, the richest person in the world. So
have you
yeah,
seen this movie, Lagero Munna Bhai?
no.
You should see the movie because the conversation which we are in right now,
Okay.
there's a scene in that movie
Hmm.
which makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And I saw the movie yesterday, so it's very fresh in my mind.
See movie or watch movie?
Have you seen the movie? Have you watched it? Both are correct. You can
Okay.
use both. Um, Scene is correct, better.
Oh, oh,
If we get the difference between see
when we
and watch, it will be watch.
watch,
Watch means you're looking for some. You're looking at something or someone for an amount of time and paying attention to what is happening.
yeah, for
Whereas
attention,
seeing means to notice or become aware of something. So it will be
mm,
watch.
watch.
Right now I'm watching you.
I knew about that. That's why I was saying.
No,
I
I realized it recently that English or learning any language is like going to a new city. I'll tell you why. You are here,
Mhm.
you want to reach here. There is one route which you are comfortable with or which you know about, and you feel this is the best, this is the absolute correct route. But the more familiar you become with the language, or the more familiar you become with the city, you realize that there are multiple routes
Mhm.
which take to the same place, and they're also right.
And
That's
I
how it is.
it's an endless journey. I think
Endless, nahi, endless.
endless, endless.
Endless. Which language do you speak at home,
Yeah,
Mantasha? Which
yeah.
language do you speak at home?
Hindi.
Acha.
Even I'm from Hindi medium.
Okay, okay. Because a lot of your pronunciations na, are
Mhm.
very as if you're a Gujarati.
No,
Hmm. That's why I asked you which what language you speak at home.
I live in a hilly area. Mostly people speak here Pahadi language, but I speak Hindi.
Acha. Do you know anything about palmistry?
No, I didn't learn the vocab, but after
Again, you're on mute.
hello
What is vocabulary? What is vocab? Batao.
vocab,
What is
what is
vocab?
vocab? Like
What is vocab?
I don't know.
You used a word, right? What is you use now? Vocab. What is vocab?
Because we always hear. That's why I was using. I
My
didn't.
question still remains the same. What is vocab?
What is vocab?
What is
Like
vocab?
the words that we don't know. I think that is vocab.
The word is vocabulary. Okay. A lot of people use vocab, not a wrong thing. You can use it to shorten the form, shorten the word.
Okay.
Vocabulary is simply the amount of words
Mm,
which you know, the collection of words which you know. For
okay.
example, my vocabulary in of Tamil is
Mm,
limited to two words. That is my vocabulary. Let's say I know only two words in Tamil. That is my
mm,
vocabulary.
okay.
That is the concept. So you can't learn
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary. You can enhance your vocabulary. You can improve your vocabulary.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can't read vocabulary. You can improve your vocabulary.
So or enhance. Okay. I always say like vocab,
See,
not
you
the.
can say vocab. I'm not going to say don't say it. I'm not going to say it is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if I have to suggest you, I'll tell you that once you're very comfortable with the language,
Mm-hmm.
then perhaps start using vocab. It's fine. Even if you say vocab, it's not a problem. It's absolutely fine because it has become acceptable to say vocab instead of vocabulary.
Okay.
But do know that
Mm-hmm.
the word is vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
If you're saying vocab, fine. It is not wrong again. But
Okay.
be aware that the word is vocabulary.
Okay.
So if someone tells you vocabulary, doesn't mean that vocabulary and vocab are two different words. It's the same thing, just a short form.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about palmistry?
No, no.
I thought so. You'll say no. Okay. Again, this question's answer I'm still asking you. Have you ever done anything that was advised by an astrologer?
What was the question?
Have you ever done anything that was advised by an astrologer?
No, no, no. Never.
Do you know the difference between astrology and astronomy?
No.
Don't
Even
know.
I don't know about the astrologers. I didn't have a lot of knowledge about that. Once I get
I didn't
the,
have me. I don't have.
I don't have. But
Present tense, huh?
I have now,
Acha,
na.
acha, theek.
I didn't have knowledge about that. But when I got notes from the clapping, so I thought I should know about that
Not from the clapping go. Why the clapping go?
by the clapping.
Why the clapping go? When do you use the? Batao mujhko.
Da
When do you use the? When is
for
the word the used?
for a special thing like we can't always use the just for
Can I
a
say the
special.
Mantasha Ansari?
No,
Can I say the
no.
Mantasha? Why not? She Mantasha Ansari is not special.
For before a name, I think we can use. I think.
Are you sure? You should be sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Before name, we should.
Absolutely. We should use. We can use what?
But like we can't say da kicha. We always can say like the US. I think the US.
The US.
The US.
The US. Huh? The US is absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
The US is absolutely correct. But my
Okay.
question is, what about names? Can I say the Kitcha? Then I can I say the Mantasha Ansari? If
Uh,
you're saying no, you have to tell me why. No, you have to tell me yes. You have to again tell me why yes.
we can say because we always use before name. I think that's why.
I think the pakka.
Yeah.
Okay, take it. A name is a proper noun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, proper noun. What is a proper noun? A name of a place, person, animal, or thing.
Thing.
Now understand when do we use the. The and are articles.
Mm-hmm.
The is known as definite article, is known as indefinite article.
Okay.
Is an indefinite article, and the
Mm-hmm.
and the are definite articles.
Okay.
Is used for consonants and
Mm-hmm.
is used for vowels. Similarly, the is used for consonants, the is used for vowels. So, an apple, the apple,
Yeah.
a car, the car.
Okay.
A lot of times people use the
Mm-hmm.
to add more emphasis to the.
Mm-hmm.
This has become acceptable, but I don't think it is right.
Okay.
I avoid using that. So if I have to use a consonant, I'll use the apple, the ice cream, the umbrella. But when it's a consonant, I will say the. Now, if I tell you, huh, two pens in front of me and I tell you, Mantasha, give me a pen. Which pen will you give me?
Like the blue one,
Why?
because
Why the blue one?
it is looking good.
When I say give me a pen, you can give me any one of these pens
Okay.
because a is indefinite. You can give me either. The is definite. If I tell you, Mantasha, give me the pen,
Mm-hmm.
you have to ask. You will have to ask me, Ahmed, which one? Because the is a definite article.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. I'm going to buy a new phone today.
Mm-hmm.
Why a new phone? Because out of so many phones available in the world, all in
Okay.
that shop, I'm going to buy one of them.
One of them.
I could know which brand, which model, everything. But still
Common.
in the shop, there'll be so many of those same models, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say I'm going to buy a phone. When I come home, I'll tell you,
Mm-hmm.
this is the phone which I bought. You cannot have like a specific one.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, let's say you also have an iPhone, same color, same model. Will
Mm-hmm.
yours and my phone be the same? If you have just removed it from the box,
Mm-hmm.
it will be the same, right?
Yeah.
Everything will be the same except the IMEI number, bill, everything else be absolutely the same. Now, uh, can there be one more person whose name is Mantasha Ansari?
Yeah.
Will this Mantasha Ansari and that Mantasha Ansari be absolutely same?
No.
They'll be unique.
Yeah.
With proper nouns, we never use articles.
Okay.
It will never be the Mantasha or a Mantasha. It will only be Mantasha. That is why no the clapping, only clapping. Also, why is the US, the UK, the UAE correct? Because that the is
Mm-hmm.
with United. It is the United States of America, the United Kingdom, the United Arab Emirates. The America, the America incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
The Emirates incorrect. Only Emirates, only America.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. So you said that you do not know the difference in astrology and astronomy.
Mm-hmm.
Astronomy is the study of the universe, stars, planets. That is astronomy. And astrology, you know, obviously what astrology is. Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We now have 3 minutes left. I'm going to give you feedback
Okay.
on the basis of what we have spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Pronunciation and sentence structure seem to be your biggest concerns.
Okay.
Okay? A lot of words you're pronouncing them incorrectly. Plurals and articles, a bit of a concern area, a bit, not much, but a bit. Uh, your confidence is good. You are very comfortable with speaking. But that's very obvious. Fluency is also good, I'm going to say that. And you express yourself nicely. This is our first session, and I was very consciously keeping my eye on the clock because it went so fluidly. Typically, you know, when a person is not speaking much, time passes slowly, obviously. But when a person is continuously speaking, time goes fast. And that's what was happening. Time was going pretty fast. It was very nice.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. We have 1.5 minutes left. If you want, you can ask something, say something. Bolo.
What can I do for my pronunciation? Like, any tip for that?
Okay. I'll counter question you. If I want to improve my Hindi pronunciation, let's say I'm bad at Hindi, so I want to improve my Hindi pronunciation. What can you tell me to do?
To listen more and speak more, but correct pronunciation.
So I'm going to say not listen more. I'm not going to say speak more. I'm going to say listen more.
Mm-hmm.
Listening more will be a better listening
Okay.
because you will be listening to people speak the correct pronunciation. I'll tell you what you can do. There's a program called Copy with Karan. I suggest that to a lot of people. Two reasons. First is they're speaking in the Indian accent, easy for us to understand. Second, they speak correct English.
Oh,
And Friends also. I don't know if you have heard of Friends or not.
I'm watching.
Good, very good. Listen to them pronounce. They obviously are using the American pronunciation, but it is fine. Nice.